shots is kind of angled this week. Just I had to crop the heater out.
Okay, I'm good. I can see it.
All right.
Yep. All right. It's Just Words Podcast, episode 3. And tonight, my guest is none other than the CEO of Purpose Chasing Academy. I got it. I did my research.
Okay.
And the COO of Xtreme Hip Hop with Phil.
Correct.
Okay. So you wear a couple different hats.
I wear a few.
All right, Miss Teri Donelson.
Yes.
Yeah, entrepreneur.
Correct.
Business manager, everything under the sun.
Correct.
Super mom.
I'm a mom.
Okay. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Since fall 97.
Ooh, damn, that's like 22, 24 years in the game. Ooh, that's you old. Never mind.
I am. I'm seasoned.
Originally from Texas.
Yes.
Okay. How long you been in Ohio?
Since 2002.
Okay. Oh, you basically from Cleveland.
I'm not. Are you, if you move, because you were in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
For a while, a year? A year? Do you change your...
I was there for a year.
I don't care.
You've actually lived here longer than you lived in Texas.
That's not true. I'm 44.
And you've been here 22 years.
Well, then it's a tie.
And you lived in Oklahoma for some time.
Right.
So you went in Texas for
I don't care.
She's from Cleveland.
I am not from Cleveland.
This 24.
My blood runs Texas. I was born and raised. I live in Ohio.
Boom,
Cleveland.
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't care what it is. I live here.
Squash all that.
I'm from EC.
Let's get down to the brass tacks. Purpose Chasing Academy. The reason I wanted to have you here on the show, 2 reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading some things about Purpose Chasing Academy and kind of what it is you're looking to do in helping people find their purpose, specifically women.
Mm-hmm.
So now you already have a platform that you've built. You have a following that you've built, and you're now taking that following and that platform, spreading your wings and going with your own thing. So kind of tell us a little bit about Purpose Chasing Academy.
So that organization is...
Hold on, I'm gonna sip my wine.
So first of all, I am Teri. I am the Fit Biz strategist. So I help women.
Fit Biz?
Okay. Like the fitness business.
Yeah, I like that.
Strategist. So what I noticed traveling around with Xtreme is that there's a lot of women out here that really do not know what their purpose really is, what they need, they're passionate about so many different things. When, as women, I know men have their own set of issues, but when it comes to women, we carry so many, what?
Yeah, our set of issues is women. But
boy, it is not. Y'all got your own set of issues. Oh, I can't lift this much weight.
If women
like
didn't
that.
exist, we wouldn't lift weights.
Man, that's not true.
Okay.
I would hope not. I would hope that you lift weights because you want to keep your body strong.
Y'all got so much hope in us. It's beautiful to watch.
Good naked.
Wow.
Look good naked.
But for real, like you can have dudes that are not like in shape and they pull hella women.
That's true.
Preach.
So it's not like the stereotypes that like women have to like.
But they not in shape because of women.
What?
Yeah.
That is not true.
No, they probably got a woman that's feeding them
good,
treating them good. So now he don't want to leave the house because he cuddled all up under his
woman.
woman. So he ain't going to.
First of all, we digress. Let me reel
Purpose
you back
chase,
on your podcast.
Wait, hold on, this is my show.
Let me reel you back in on your ish. Okay.
Purpose Chasing Academy.
So what I noticed, darn it, is that women we wear so many different hats that we lose our identity a lot of times. We're like, for instance, I'm Tara's mom. I was somebody's wife. I'm somebody's sister. I'm somebody's daughter. Like I was never just Teri.
And so sometimes you're Teri.
Sometimes I'm Teri. A lot of times I'm T because you can't pronounce it. Sometimes I'm Tariq. You know, it's a lot of different ways people say my name. But the point is that we lose ourselves somewhere along the way. Okay. And so traveling and seeing these women who have gotten out of shape or just have a low self-esteem about their body, because we go through a lot of crap with our body, having babies, the freshman 15, menopause, menstrual cycle, like our body just goes through a lot of crap. So just talking to them and realizing that they are kind of, they lack real direction and really just once they figure out what they want to do, then they don't have a strategy plan. They don't have a plan.
So is this a program? Is this just I see you on Instagram and TikTok. What you call your people?
My purpose chasers?
No.
Love bugs?
Your love bugs. I see you talking to your love bugs. Hey, love bugs on Instagram and TikTok. Is this just something you're doing? Is this like a hobby? Is this a business? What is Purpose Chasing Academy?
It is an actual, just like it says, it's an academy where women can come and they go through different programs they go through to help them either find their purpose and their passion. If they already have that and they kind of know what they want to do, but don't know the roadmap, then I help them with the roadmap. Okay. So if they don't have a house yet, I help them build a house. If they got the house, I help them decorate the house. So what I do is the same thing I did for Phil when Phil first started.
Who is Phil?
Phil, I'm sorry.
Everybody
I
don't
thought
know.
the
These
people,
my followers.
the people know
These
Phil.
is my followers.
Okay, I did my job.
Tell them who Phil is.
I didn't did my job. You should know who Phil is. No, I'm just kidding. So Phil is the owner of, the creator and the CEO of Xtreme Hip Hop with Phil. It is an exercise program that uses a step board with fitness. So if you remember the old school stepping, Jane Fonda, boring retro step, Phil has revamped that. And when he first started doing it, he's a gym owner as well. So when he first started, he just wanted to, have fun, teach his class, stuff like that. But I saw something in him, and so that's one of my gifts. I see potential in people, and I'm able to pull it out. Why? I don't know. It's just a gift I have. So with Phil, we started from a class, and it's grown to him traveling. And now we have over 2,000 instructors who do the same program that Phil started. So I helped Phil create the roadmap to this multi-successful business. We have DVDs. We have two different programs, fitness programs. We're about to launch. I can't say it yet, can I? We're about to launch a whole bunch of different stuff in 2022. So just be ready. Follow Xtreme Hip Hop.
2021 in like the next 3 weeks.
So follow us. It's a lot of just exciting things that's to come. But we have an app. We just have a whole bunch of stuff. And what's unique is that we did it grassroots. No big company backing us. No money. Started with 3 people, Phil, myself, and...
So they'll see this on
Phil, myself, and Maya. And Phil's just such a humble guy. That's why I'm still kicking it with him. But, he's really... I like to say he's a genius because he thinks so big. And so what I have a gift of is helping you get to the place you want to get. Okay. So if Phil said he wanted to go to the moon and step, I'm like, cool, let me figure out the permits. Let's figure out the roadmap.
So now with your academy, Purpose Chasing Academy, are you helping these women to find their purpose to become Phil? Or are you helping them to find their purpose to become a Teri for Phil, or everything under the sun, whatever?
Right. Their purpose is. So It's in the fitness, wellness, and health industry. What I realize is that there's 95% of the women who exercise, like the type of exercise that Phil does, cardio, things like that. Most of the women who are on the nutrition side, it's a whole bunch of women. But the people that are household names, the majority are men. You have the Phil Wheatons, you have Shanti, you have Billy Blanks. You rarely have the Jane Fondas. Right. And they not my color. Okay. So I will, but my purpose and my desire is to help women. Is to help women. Is that good?
Put it closer to your mouth. It's okay.
I don't want it to get that close to my
It ain't
mouth.
gonna bite you.
I'm a lady.
We wiped them off.
I'm a lady. But yeah, so I really want to help women realize that they're powerful, more powerful than what they think. They don't have to be substitute teachers. They can be the teacher. They can run their business. They can make their passion, their purpose into some profitable paths. They can start doing that.
Okay.
Yes.
How long has this business, the Purpose Chasing Academy, how long have you been doing this now?
So the academy actually was birthed during COVID.
Okay.
So what's funny is how I appreciate everyone else to follow their dreams and to follow their passion. I really wasn't doing it for myself. Mm-hmm. So when, like everybody else, I asked for 2020 vision, right? Lord, give me 2020. I need 2020 vision. And then COVID happened and he set the world down. So during that period, I really started realizing that my passion, my purpose is bigger than Phil. And I say that because of my past story, how I got to Phil. Like I said, I'm one of 8. I'm from a small town, Texas. I was humongous. I was like 300 pounds.
Not just humongous,
Not huge.
Huge, humongous.
The baby was big. Okay. I had got real big. After, getting married, and when you get married, you start, only thing y'all do is have sex and eat and watch TV. That's that kind of.
Ain't that what I literally just said about what? Now notice it's coming back. See?
No.
Yeah.
I said I got big.
But it happens together.
No, don't be trying to use my story.
That's
how men are. Why you
Why
gotta use my story?
I said it first.
But it's not your story.
All right, go ahead.
Dang. First of all, let me just say I'm from a small town.
Everything great about a man we got from a woman.
Can
anyway,
you let me talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dang.
Every now and then that Texas come out. That talk is heavy.
Can I talk?
Y'all.
Dang. But no, be quiet. My baby. So I'm one of 8. Being big in a small town is not that big of a deal. Everybody big. That's how we do things. You get in a fight, you get a biscuit. You get a good grade, you get a biscuit. Hey, everything when you post down the south. Hey,
if you win,
you lost,
you get a biscuit. Win
hey,
or lose.
You lost, you get a biscuit. Console you, you won. Celebration, you get a biscuit. Like we just giving biscuits all around. So we were big people. That's how we roll. Okay. So it wasn't like a big deal, and it wasn't until my mom really got sick. And the only thing that contributed to was her being awake. We didn't have, we didn't have the sugars. We didn't have high cholesterol. We was just
It's
big.
not just black people that listen to my podcast. What's the sugars?
Diabetes.
Okay, diabetes.
Look up the sugars. They know if they from the South.
I'm just saying. We in Cleveland.
If they from the South.
Well, we all over.
Most of y'all. But so when I moved to Ohio and met my
Cleveland. There's a difference.
I'm not gonna go with. Can I tell my story? I can't get my story out.
But when you get 30 minutes outside of Cleveland, you in Klan country. Yeah. It is a difference.
Can I just get?
And people from outside of Ohio, they pronounce the O real hard.
Way different.
They be like Ohio, especially people from Florida.
It is Ohio.
But that O kind of
it's a
soft.
hard O.
Yeah, it'd be a hard O when they be pronouncing it.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Ohio. So when I moved,
where'd you live at?
I lived in Lakewood. On the border of
Cleveland.
On the border, whatever, on West Boulevard. I loved it. Y'all was weird talking about black people don't live on the west side.
We didn't.
My rent was like $450.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was 1 bedroom, hardwood floors. I had a bay window right down. Man, I wish I could have that apartment back. But anyways, so I gained weight. So I got it to like 250. I still was sexy. I was still sexy.
Okay.
And then I had my first baby. I got big. Had the second baby, we got huger. So I had to really make a decision. And so I ran into these crazy twins, and that's how I met Phil. So I have a master's in nonprofit. I was running a nonprofit organization. My path was not on fitness, period. But I gained the love of it. And then I just realized because it's a mindset of heavier women and probably dudes. I don't know because I'm not a dude. But you gotta get smaller before you can go do some exercising.
I hate that. So as a personal trainer, as a fitness coach, I hate
that concept.
I will meet you at your level. Yeah. It's okay. No, I gotta lose 20 pounds before I come see you. Well, how the hell you gonna do that?
I
Because
get
you're
it.
not doing it. But everybody, so the same way how you have Purpose Chasing Academy, you did that.
Right.
But why does Purpose Chasing Academy exist? Because the average person not going to do that.
Yeah.
Just applaud yourself, pat yourself on the back. Just don't tear a rotator cuff doing it because you're above average. And that's okay. But the average person is going to need Purpose Chasing Academy. Right. The average person is going to need 216 Muscle. The average person is going to need Extreme Hip Hop because they're not going to do it on their own.
Right. I agree. But the mindset is still the same.
That's right.
It's still the same. And so we have to re-educate people and let them see it. So fitness became something that I love because I was able to minister to my people, the big folks that, to let them know it's okay. And that's what I loved about Phil. He never made you feel like you couldn't do it, no matter your size. And that's unique in this industry. You didn't have rhythm, not your size. But and let's just say Extreme Hip Hop do not discriminate against the rhythmless people. We take them all and we teach them. He's gotten better. Okay, so
it only took 3 years.
It did, but you're there. But it's so these women just really didn't they didn't feel like themselves. So that's how Purpose Academy was birthed. Me realizing, and people were coming to me all the time. I need a Teri. When they saw Xtreme growing and feel what I was like, oh no, talk to T. And so people was all like, I need a T. And I'm like, I don't got time for you. I don't have time to help you out. I'm helping them feel. I can't help you. And then people was all like, Teri, come speak. And I was like, I don't got time to do all that. I'm working with Phil. So I realized that my purpose was bigger than Phil. And that's what I mean by that. I would never leave Xtreme, but my purpose is to help more people get to the level that
So you're taking your gift, you're evolving it.
Yes.
And now you're monetizing it because these services are not free.
They are not.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why I want to teach women.
With that.
And that's why I want to teach women because men y'all cool with stuff like that. Y'all have the ability to separate it.
We prioritize.
Y'all do.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? That's his favorite word.
Yeah, we do.
But women have a tendency for a couple of different reasons. Most black women, and I'm stereotyping now, we in the church and we feel like everything should be the God gave it to me, so I should give it away for free because the Lord gave it to me. But if the Lord gave you a gift, and even Phil felt that way. If the Lord gave you a gift, he gonna make sure that you're okay. That you're able to survive and survive well off of your gift. If it's your gift and your purpose. And so we have to get that mindset of everything should be free because it comes natural to us. Because it comes natural to you, don't mean it comes natural to you. So that's where your purpose and it becomes profitable.
So now let's go to the beginning. Segue off profitable.
Okay.
Your career started in non-profit.
Yes.
So paint me a picture of what that looked. So 22, 23-year-old Teri out here leaving college.
Yes.
What? Tender. What does that part of it? Because that's a part of your story. That's a part of your experience. 1 of 8.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them still live close to where y'all grew up?
Everybody still live in Texas.
So you made the move.
Mm-hmm.
You left the comforts and securities of where y'all were. Where did life take you? Give us the story from the beginning. Paint us a picture.
Goodness gracious. I don't know. I've always known something was more out there. Population 900. New Waverly, shout out. N-Dub, VP Posse.
N-Dub.
Yes.
VP. Y'all was crip walking in
there? No, we wasn't. We was.
She did just on the setup.
No, but like real life, we was in the ghetto.
Gangbanging real
Right.
Lord bless me. Shout out to my, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But like we lived in the ghetto of New Waverly. Okay. So I didn't realize I thought our apartments was cool. I didn't realize till later on that it was Section 8 housing.
Okay.
My mama was that mama who didn't let us know we was poor. But, we knew we was poor. But we didn't know we was poor. We just thought we was poor.
Right.
But we was poor. And
mayonnaise sandwich poor or like sugar bread poor?
Mayonnaise, syrup, mustard.
A wish sandwich.
Wish you had some meat inside.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I always knew it was something more. And I wanted to get out. So I was the third. I'm the third. But I was the first to go to college. And even then I went 3 hours away. Everybody else who went to college in my town went to like PV, that was 45 minutes away, or Sam Houston, which was 20 minutes away. And I was like, I ain't doing that. I'm going far. So I went like 3 hours. It was real far. But then I just wanted to do more. So after that, I did AmeriCorps Vista. And AmeriCorps Vista, for those who don't know, is an awesome program where you're able to serve your country for a year, and then they pay back a portion of your student loans. It's kind of like Peace Corps
Can
before
I sign up
America.
for that now? Like,
I don't know if they still do it as much because I'm not as involved with it. But you can do it for up to 2 years. They give you like, it's only like $5,000 they give back to your loans.
oh, that's not mine.
But that $5,000 is $5,000.
No, I can make that.
Yeah, but it gives you a sense. I've always been a giving person. So the first year I worked in Durant, Oklahoma, where I helped build programs in the school system. And I worked with people who didn't realize, that they could get out. These kids and these parents wanted their kids. It was so Oklahoma had this program where if you signed up in your sophomore year, they pay for
high school.
They pay for your entire 4 years of college, room and board, all that. Only thing you had to do was sign up for football. No, only thing you had to do was sign up for this program. You didn't have to have nothing. And it was like pulling teeth to get these parents to sign these kids up. Their argument was that no, she gonna get married to him. He gonna go working with his daddy. Like they did not want their kids to leave.
To go to college.
No, and all these people, like when I took them to the Capitol, these kids were so amazed. Their minds was blown because it resonated with me because I was from a small town too. Right. So after that, I came to Cleveland, Ohio.
It's cats like that in Cleveland. You ain't got to just be from. It's cats in Cleveland ain't never been past the 10-5.
I know.
They don't know. They don't know nothing past the 105th Street.
When I tell people about the different things that y'all have in this area, they have never been to like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like y'all have one of the greatest museums.
Never been to them.
Yeah.
I mean, like legit, y'all have like one of the best foundation libraries it's like only 5 in the entire country.
Go ahead and weed that up. It's been 22 years. Go ahead and weed that up.
No. I just live here. I just live here. I shall not. Shalt not. But no. So I think Cleveland is great. It's just not. It's not where I'm from.
I feel you. I'm messing.
I shall not denounce my place.
I didn't even catch that she wasn't that.
You
she was
saying
y'all.
Y'all got some good
I didn't
stuff.
even catch that.
Because it's y'all.
22 years.
I don't care.
But you live here?
I don't care. And y'all still make distinction by trying to talk about the way I say talk. Y'all still try to make distinctions. We trying to say little stuff by the way I say stuff. So
but
no.
This is my, okay, check
so
this.
No.
Check
I'm
this.
from Texas.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
But have you always been a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated?
Fall 97. I
okay.
did that.
Have you always in your life been a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority
That is
Incorporated?
different. Okay, no, I haven't. So where you going?
Do you say we?
Absolutely.
So you've been in Cleveland long
That is
enough.
not the same thing, Ben. That don't make sense. Boy, that is not the same. That example don't matter.
We.
That example don't make sense.
Why?
Because I joined that.
I
was born.
Cleveland.
No. I was born into something. Born into it.
I got you.
Are you sure?
And you know I understand.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of explaining it.
All right.
I was born a Texan. I don't play that.
So we moving on.
Knock you out.
I look like I'm about
don't
to
do
move
that.
This bottle out the way. I don't need no problems.
Whatever. So I don't know where I was at. So I moved to Ohio. I started working for the NEOC, which is Northeast Ohio Homeless Coalition.
Okay.
Which is a small grassroots organization that help break stereotypes about homelessness, break down some of the institutional things that make people homeless, because it's now an institutionalized issue with homelessness. They come out of jail, they become homeless. They come out of, it's a ton of veterans, that people who are in domestic violence situation. There's tons of homeless families. Anyways, that's another subject. But I was doing that for about 8 years. So after I worked with them as a lead Vista. So I was over all the programs in Ohio. I've always had to be a leader. I couldn't help it. So I came here as a lead.
Before you do that.
A lead Vista. Okay. I made a little more money because I didn't mention that part. So when you're working at it, you get a stipend.
Okay.
In Oklahoma, it goes by the cost of living. In Oklahoma, I made $700 a month. But the cost of living was like a 1 bedroom was like, but I had people, it was a small town, so I had somebody gave me a little house for $100, had them bringing me food, so it was different. I moved to Cleveland. I moved to, boy, shut up. What? What you calling me?
You had sugar daddies?
Really? That's some city mentality.
I'm joking.
That's a horrible joke.
I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all.
You need to, because that was a horrible
I'm
joke.
trying to cancel you, man.
You about to be canceled. Because people in the South tend to take care of their own. So I don't expect you to understand it.
No, that's what's up. My family from the South. I understand.
Well, you ain't from the South. You from right here in Cleveland. So when I moved to Cleveland, it was a lot different. I made $979 a month.
Okay, balling.
Okay, I thought I was till I got up here. My rent was $450, and I ain't had no help. I knew nobody. There was no. I just knew nobody. But what I did was I reached out to a brother I knew up here. They came, moved all my stuff in. They brought me some chicken and beer. Didn't drink the beer, but I ate the chicken, and they checked on me for about a good 6 months. And so that was lovely, but then they forgot I lived here, and then I ain't had no more help for the rest of the year. But anyways, they helped out at the beginning.
You talking about the brothers from your...
From, so a brother in
Omega
at
Psi
U2 of Omega Psi Phi reached out to one that he knew in Ohio, and they took care of me for, make sure I was all settled in.
People think we just step.
True.
People that don't understand.
True. The brotherhood and sisterhood
and sorority
of it.
life. Yeah, they think, we just
and
step.
so after that, I did that for 8 years. I went back and got my master's during that time. I got pregnant. I did not want to go back to work. I wanted to be home with my daughter. So I started working at a child care center running their program, and just got fat. I got real big. And so my mom got sick, and that was a hard time. And I was like, I don't want my kids to have to take care of me, and I couldn't walk them down. My mom couldn't walk my brother down the homecoming trail, and I had to do it. And I saw a look on her face, and I just didn't want that for my girls. I was already kind of older having kids. I couldn't be old and big, so I had to pick a struggle. So I chose the way. I couldn't.
You can't turn back time, so you gotta.
So I had to get my body together. So, and that's how I ran into to the Wheaton brothers the Crazy Twins. Phil gave me my love for cardio, and Philippe, his twin, gave me my love for lifting weights. And never thought that I would. I mean, I've always done stuff, but I love working out.
So what were you doing before you found the Wheaton brothers and Naturally Gifted?
At the Y, around the track.
Just walking.
Walking in the pool. I did water aerobics.
With the little weights in the pool?
Man, that be folks? Working people out. Have y'all tried it?
Yeah, I tried it.
I'm not doing that.
Man, they be serious too. You got to put your arm all out.
I can't. I'm sorry.
You got to run.
I know, but
But it's better on your joints. It really is.
I'm going to just swim.
It really is. So you can't do water aerobics?
No.
You too manly?
It's not even a manly thing.
Because there's a bunch of men off in there that's still looking good at 80 doing aerobics.
Look, it's not even a manly. It's not a manly thing.
They ain't got no muscles, but
it's not a manly thing.
Then what is it?
I'm just not doing it.
Why?
You know what though? I shouldn't do that.
Why you not doing it?
I shouldn't do that. I'm about to tell you you're right.
I know.
Because I used to think the same thing about extreme hip hop.
You did. Look how that turned.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas, which camera I'm looking at? I'm looking at this camera right here. Is this camera on me?
It's on you.
We can't see
fellas,
ourselves. Work on that.
Men step 2.
Oh, thank you.
If not for any other reason,
it's 99.9%.
the class is 99.9% female. What y'all doing?
That's what
So look, the only reason I started stepping is because Teri actually invited me to speak at their Stepcella conference, which is for all of and it's funny because the way you talk about Cleveland is kind of the way I talk about Xtreme, even though I'm now a certified, 2-time certified instructor. That is their conference for all of their instructors.
Oh, is it there or is it
That's
yours?
how I see what I said. I said it, didn't I?
Yeah.
She still had to slap me. So Teri invited me to come speak at their conference, and at that time it was there because I wasn't certified. Teri invited me to come speak at their conference, and I didn't want to be ignorant to their culture in coming to speak to them. So I'm like, hey, can I try the step class? So she was like, yeah. And I really think it was a joke at first because she put me in the second row. It's like 14 rows.
But why did I tell you that?
You told me I would learn faster
And
in
did
the
you?
second row. But I really felt like y'all just wanted to laugh at
But
me.
did you?
I'm just telling you.
But did you?
Well, I learned a lot slower than a lot of people.
But did you?
I just felt like y'all wanted to laugh at me.
But what about
and I'm
looking at you?
gonna be honest with y'all. This is an honest moment right here. I'm trying not to get in trouble with nobody, but this is an honest moment. It was 3 or 4. Let me be careful with my
You
words.
boy, get it out.
I'm gonna be careful with my words. It was 3 or 4
Get it?
well-built women
It was a couple Arby's drive-throughs. The meats was in front of you, huh? Okay.
right in front of me.
We got the meats.
So now, as we're learning this stuff, the first thing that happened was
They was all from Miami.
Phil didn't know I was coming, but
No,
they was
they
on
was
real.
not.
No, they was all
Okay.
None of them went to Miami.
No, I'm talking
That's
about
the thing.
Well, Yammy Tammy from Miami.
Yammy
Okay.
it was all
They was
Yammy Tammy.
Southern built, baby. At least one of them, I
The
know.
meats. Shout out to Big Job.
Southern Big
But
Job.
look, the first time I went, Phil didn't know I was coming. So he looked at me, he did like this. And he was like, damn, well, I thought you only lift weights. Like, that was like literally what he said to me. So then he tested me, and he does that. And that's one of the things that Teri was talking about. He don't care how big you are, how small you are. If you're a male or you're a female, you're going to get treated the exact same way. 10 minutes into this class, I was sitting on the steps gasping for air, trying to drink water. And I fashioned myself to be an athlete. I played Division I football. I did CrossFit. I've been a power lifter. I ran track. I did it all. And this damn step kicked
you out.
my ass. So now it went from research to learning about their culture so that I could speak educated about their culture when I'm talking about their program, to no, fuck this. This is not going to defeat me. Not today, not tomorrow. So I came to step 2-3 days a week. And all the Yammy Tammies was in front of me. So my attention, it was
Thrown off.
No. It helps to pick up the moves because you just watching. Because you just watching hips and thighs and legs, and you like, okay, it's moving that way. Okay, it's moving that
So
way.
it's a way for you to be a pervert without being
No,
a pervert.
no pervert. He's
No
just-
creep, more
research
creep, more
purposes.
creep.
Uh-huh.
No, I
He
feel like
was able to
perverts
watch-
touch.
he was
I feel
able to
like
watch-
perverts touch.
he
I'll say creep.
was
I
able
will
to
accept
watch-
being a creep. I will accept being a creep. No lies. I was looking at yams, but pandemic happened.
Right.
All the gyms closed. Now, mind you, I had all the weights, equipment, everything I needed in my house, but I hate working out at home. So I can attest to Xtreme hip hop because when I started it, I was 250 pounds. In the last year and a half, even when I fall off my weightlifting, my normal regimen, my diet's not the best, I have not been above 230 pounds because the calorie burn is there. The work is there. And honestly, I'm talking about when I first started, I was probably burning 1,000 to 1,100 calories in one class. Now it's about 650 to 700 because I'm better at it. My lungs are stronger. My heart is stronger. And as we get older, those are the major keys. My strength is going to be there. I can take a month off the gym and in a week, my strength comes back. If I take a month off of cardio,
Baby,
it take about 2-3 weeks for that to come back.
Yeah.
So keeping your heart strong and keeping your lungs strong are very important. So I found Xtreme for research purposes to speak. I kept coming to class because I didn't want to be defeated. And I'm a
Oh, you
creep.
want to look at yams.
But beyond that, I saw the results of it. So I can understand that and speak to it. You know, men, there's nothing wrong with doing cardiovascular, high intensity aerobic exercise surrounded by 99% fit, beautiful women.
I will say that number has
it's about
lowered,
95% now.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys start, and it's not just, and I don't want to, stereotype or whatever, but what makes Xtreme so unique is that Phil is a muscular guy. And people don't expect him to be moving and don't really realize. So we see a lot of like ex-football players do Xtreme. We have a lot of quite a few athletes that come do it. We had a guy, NFL pro that was in Oklahoma that came up and was saying, "I follow you." And
my guy, wide receiver from the Packers, from the Brett Favre days.
I didn't know who.
Shoot. And I'm a Packers fan.
So you should feel embarrassed.
Donald Driver.
That's
so
exactly
we had Donald Driver on stage.
Who was doing
Xtreme hip hop.
Sports, bro. I watch too much.
Donald Driver.
Because you was on that.
I was about to run down.
He was all like, he was like black guy. You was all like Donald. Like,
so
what?
I was about to go James Jones.
Talk show, but Donald Driver. We had Donald Driver.
No, he like the Rain Man of sports.
Yeah,
you like black guy, runner.
It's bad.
Donald. Like, dude,
Sorry,
how you get that for them two?
I apologize.
That was Brett Favre's receiver.
I started going through the wide receiver room from like 95
He was
to
like, Donald.
2010.
So we had Donald Driver stepping in
So
Oklahoma.
charades,
That's
I
what's
got
up.
you. You on my
Okay,
team.
all right,
yes.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so Xtreme started my journey, and I realized my true purpose and passion was to really open it up so that other women can be just as successful in the health, fitness, and wellness business. And it's not necessarily being mini Phils. I don't want anybody to be a mini Phil or a mini me. I want them to find their own purpose and their own passion in this fitness world. And it's just, you already are the consumers. You should be the owners. Same thing with football and sports and black athletes not being owners of the actual team. I'm trying to speak y'all language.
We're not going to HBCUs.
I'm trying to speak y'all language. I'm
We're
going
not
to
going to
HBCUs.
HBCUs.
Like, we need to realize that there's power, and so it's some education in women too. Realizing that you can go to another woman as a personal trainer, and it's just as good.
And that is an industry taboo.
is.
But I'll say,
They only want to go to us to talk about food.
in the
and
last
that's
couple
not
of years,
it.
I have seen a
increase.
spike in female personal trainers and the following that they have and the people that are supporting and backing them.
Absolutely.
And I think that's an awesome thing because especially guys that are being trained
by
females.
Absolutely.
Because, and I tell a lot of, look, I own a gym and I have females that work in my gym. I have females that fill in for when I'm traveling with Xtreme, I have females that fill in for my classes. And what people fail to realize is these women kick their ass harder than I do.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with having a female coach, a female trainer, a female manager, a female leader, understanding that
we already do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's where people miss that. Women are natural leaders, and most men, even though they don't give us credit, most men listen. I'm just saying in general.
I feel like I'm
most men listen to.
judged.
She throws shots
I
right
do.
behind the back.
Shade,
You know what I'm saying?
bruh.
I don't go behind your back. I be like right here.
No, I'm talking about just like you just be talking, you be like, boop.
Wait, do y'all watch?
then
Do
you
y'all
guys-
watch?
you be
Wait,
like, wait a minute, I
do
got
y'all watch
credit.
Do y'all watch BMF?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm behind. I'm behind. I'm behind.
She be on the rain.
Are you kidding? I'm behind.
You can't stop the
You can't stop the rain. She like Lamar with it, bruh.
But I'm just saying, it's a lot of things that we do. And what's so bad is that women don't see the value in other women, which is sad. So you'll have, and this is true life story. Before I started doing this as a business, I like to pour into other women. So I would be like, hey, come here, I see what you're doing. Let me tell you, like, this is what you should do. And they'll be like, okay, that's what's up. And then Phil can tell them the exact same thing. And they be like, oh my God, that's so amazing. And I will give it to Phil. Phil be like, yep, that's what T told me. And then I be looking at you like, you look real stupid, right? You look real stupid. But I understand it. I'm from a different I was raised with a strong mother. I have 4 siblings, so I don't know anything but uplifting women. I don't know anything.
4 female siblings.
Huh?
4 female siblings.
For what?
Female siblings.
Yeah, I have 4 female siblings.
Okay. You
and
said
3.
4 siblings. I was just making sure.
Oh, I have 3 guys, and it's 5 of us. We outnumbered, like that's what we do. So we I don't know nothing else. I don't know nothing else. But I try to tell women how to do things, and now women are starting to see it, but it's still a mind shift. And so one of the things at Purpose Chasing Academy that we do is we realize that success really comes from inside out. So like you can have money, you can have businesses, you can have shoes, you can have clothes, but if you're not right within, none of that stuff really gonna make you happy.
Okay, Lauren Hill.
Cause money, you know, it's my favorite quote.
You can't win if you ain't right within.
You can't win. Why you try to say my quote before I said it? Get on my nerves. But anyway, so really it is, success really comes from within. And so we work on some mindset things. A lot of times I can't even get to your purpose and your passion because you got so much crap going on inside of you.
So I gotta ask, is it open to men?
I will work with guys, but that's not my passion and my purpose. So if I know someone else that works, but you know, I have a lot of guys who really want to work with me. And I understand it because I'm awesome. No shade, but I am. So I know a lot.
Somebody got some biofreeze. Her shoulder is getting
Let me
worn
tell you
out.
something. Let me tell you something. That's one thing women don't do. We downplay, we dim our light. We try to downplay what we do, but I know what I got.
Come on, Rihanna.
I know what I've done.
like a
I know
diamond.
the skills. I know the roadmap. That's why I call myself the fit biz strategist. I am.
Okay.
That's who I am. So I don't
Own
downplay
it.
what that's what I do. So I don't downplay it. So I know a lot of men who wants to
And
be.
you a Delta, so you like nuck if you buck.
Don't do that. So don't do that. So I know the way to success.
When the Delta start stepping, the Q's move. They be like, oh shit.
Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that.
Deltas are the coolest. I'm keeping
We
100.
are, right? Yes.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yes, we are. It's
I
okay.
can't, you know.
We love it.
You
I got my sisters in Zeta Phi Beta.
Okay, my bad.
Truth
I'm
is
neutral.
Truth. Truth is truth.
I've really only interacted with like AKAs and Deltas, so that's the only thing I can go off of. And
I
Deltas
know.
always, you know. Yeah, okay.
What?
We gonna talk about
They'll
that.
cook you a plate and swing if need be.
Yeah, we get.
Hey, I said that we.
They be like, hey, Deltas be like that TikTok. Talk to me. I talk
back.
back.
Now that is real life, because we don't hide it. If I don't like you, I can't hide it. If I and
Coach Fab, she
and I'm
is at Teri Speaks. TRIESPEAKS.
How do you spell my name again?
TERI.
That is not what
Yeah,
you
that's
said.
not that. What you said the first time. That's all right.
You said,
You said TRI. It is
Do the
T.
liquor making. Wait, what he saying? Thin line. Do the liquor?
You said
making nigga talk
TRIE.
He
better?
did. It is T.
He lost all stutter.
T
And
E
TERI speaks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my Instagram, but
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what they
follow
was
me on
asking. They said,
TikTok
what's your
where you get purpose, you get passion, you get inspiration, you get motivation, and you get laughs
I might be a
on
little
my
drunk.
TikTok. It's Teri_speaks, and Teri is spelled TERI. There's an accent. Don't worry about it. My mom was trying to be a little fancy. She thought we from the country.
So it's Tari.
It is
like
Tari.
Tariq with no Q.
Thank you.
Like
who's
Tariq from
supposed to
Power
that?
with no
I
Q.
like to say it's
Who's
like
supposed to
Teresa
that?
with no
My
C.
man, he was on time with it. He just posted it.
Did it? It's like
Yeah.
Tari with no. It's like Teresa with no sir.
Well, no sir.
No sir on my Tari.
No sir.
No sir.
No sir.
No sir.
I like that. I like that.
But yeah, so I just, I will work with men, but that's not my. If I
Passion.
could find someone else to steer you to, I will.
Okay.
I really want to help Black women because I feel like it's our time.
Amen.
It's women's. It's
Hey,
Black women's
number
time.
one in the country in college graduation
They
right
are.
now.
They are.
You know,
But
we
let me
seeing
just
these
say,
CEOs and
we do, and
CFOs
all
and
that,
COOs
all that.
and congresswomen
All
and
that.
y'all doing y'all thing.
We do
right
all
now.
that, but I want to. I one of the things I like to teach women is how to leverage our time, because we busy bees, because we always helping other people. So one of the things I try to teach them is how to leverage their time so that you're not all. So you can still be a mom, you can still be a wife and a girlfriend, and still be on top of your business,
I hope so.
and still have time for yourself. But you got to learn how to leverage it. It's no more free99.com. I help you package that thing. because you shouldn't be working. If you have something that nobody else have, and we all do, you just have to figure out what it is. We all have a purpose. We all have a passion. We all a piece of this puzzle, and no one piece is the same. So you have something to offer that no one else do. You just have to figure out what that is, learn how to package it so that you can have a profitable path. So you just got to, so talk to me. Go holler at me. Go to my Instagram. Go to my, it'll have on my social link to go to all my spots to figure out how to do a breakthrough call for me. Let me help you figure out your passion and your purpose. Now, I don't work with everybody. I am selective because I leverage my time. And if you're not ready,
you're not chasing the dollar. You're chasing the dream.
I chase
Biggie
my
Smalls.
Purpose. I chase my purpose. And when you chase your purpose, you don't ever have to run after no dollar. Paper's always gonna come. Paper always comes.
This is, and I'm real talk. A conversation I've had with a client that's an entrepreneur, and I told her, I said, her thing to me was, I can't do that because of my clients and my schedule. I said, you work for yourself.
That's right.
I said, so if there's something you're trying to accomplish in life, or there's something you need to do, then you have to make that adjustment. And if you're really representing at the job the way you're supposed to, and people are really coming to you because you're you and not just because you're available,
that's right,
then you can make that change in your schedule, and you'll still have people there for you. So I do completely understand that.
And
look at you.
What
you doing right now?
Hey,
what you doing right now?
Baby.
Being a mom.
What you say?
I'm being a mom.
I'm being a mom.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm sorry. I gotta make sure my
leveraging
baby.
your time.
I have to. But I will say this. When you offer things for free, people don't respect you. People don't respect that. And I'm not even being funny. When I used to tell people.
I feel you, because I study from the book of Kendrick. I tell them this dick ain't free.
Mm-hmm. Boy, shut up. Don't nobody want that.
This dick ain't free.
Don't nobody want that. But when but real life. Real life. When you have a free event, you'll have 1,000 people sign up for it. You'll have 5 people show up. If you charge them $10, they gonna be there, and they gonna be with their notebooks ready, and they gonna be there ready to work, and they attentive, and they ready because they put some skin in the fight. They didn't put something behind it. So when you give people something for free, you give them an easy way to back out of it. I ain't spend no money on it. And if you downplay your price, you lower your price and your standards, you doing yourself an injustice, and you doing them an injustice. You got to charge your charge, and you got to be unapologetic about it.
They about to start charging more than $40 out here. Cut that mic off.
Why do everything? Did everything go back to sex on his first two with his men on here?
Wait.
Did everything go back to sex?
$40
Did everything go back to sex? Now you didn't call the country folks pimps and hoes.
Funny as ever, man.
You didn't call you up here. Did it go like that with the men?
What you mean?
Did the conversation always go back to sex when you had the other 2 men? I watched the show, so please choose it wisely.
Let me see. I'm going to have to go back and look.
Please choose it wisely.
I'm going to have to go back and look. It might not have.
It did not. So please respect the fact that you have a professional on this stage. I'm a lady, and you shall treat me accordingly.
Let me sit up right.
Women, don't be letting men do that. You check them immediately.
See how that worked?
Immediately.
And I'm going to sit up right.
Don't make you part of the U2 movement. You want to be part of
No, ma'am.
Me too.
No,
Me Too movement. No, I'm just joking. But he didn't talk that much. Him and Tank talked a little bit about sex, but Tank brought it up. He didn't bring it up. I watched your show.
I appreciate it.
I may have to boycott it.
Did you share and subscribe?
I may have to counsel you.
Battle with the sexist stuff is natural, though.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Why would I have that conversation with Tank? He don't look like
Why
you.
you having it with me?
He don't look like you.
Do I look like I charge $40?
No.
So you shouldn't have it with me.
I didn't say you.
Oh, you better
I
get
said
it
don't start telling them that
Yeah.
they need to charge more.
You talking to everybody on Instagram.
No, that's real talk though. And you know what? What you're saying is
That what was so loaded, man. Love it, man.
what you're saying is absolutely correct. Because I am gonna never have the same tone with a man that I have with a woman. First and foremost. But
somebody said this interview was gonna be terrible.
Terrible.
That we was gonna start arguing.
We're not. They did say get them.
Well,
and yes, T. Holla. Get them.
See them my peoples.
Man.
Them my people.
Damn, ain't no brothers watching where y'all at.
99.9% female. Have my back, ladies.
But that,
I got y'all.
Hey, and that's how that should be. Now, that's real talk.
Absolutely.
When women start supporting, backing, and cheering for women, because they try to tell y'all a minority, and you're not.
You're right.
You're just a minority in the way that society has treated y'all. Y'all are the majority on this planet.
Yeah.
Y'all are the majority in this country. So when y'all really start to galvanize together, it ain't shit that women can't do.
Absolutely.
And the Purpose Chasing Academy is a huge part of that. And I honestly have to applaud you for that, because you're going back to your tribe.
Yeah.
And you're saying, how do I reach back? Because I've climbed up, like you said, you weren't poor, you was po.
That's P-O.
So now you done went from po in Texas to college in Texas to career woman in Oklahoma to career woman in Cleveland to career mom in Cleveland to COO CEO in Cleveland.
You just had to, we have to say everywhere I was at. You just had to keep on saying Cleveland a whole lot of times. He is not slick. He is
but now,
not.
your reach is international.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you're reaching back
Absolutely.
into your tribe. And that you ain't got to pat yourself on the back right now. I'm applauding for you.
Well, thank you,
that is a
boo.
beautiful thing.
Thank you.
And we need more of it.
Absolutely.
But not right now, because we need y'all to get to Purpose Chase Academy so that y'all can get to that. Don't do it on your own. Y'all go to Teri Speaks and sign up for the program with
Yes.
Purpose Chasing Academy
Yes.
and go ahead and do it the right way, because she did it.
Absolutely.
And now, and this is, we talking about women empowerment, I honestly hate to quote a man right now. I hate to.
But go ahead.
But Warren Buffett said, if you, take the experience of others and learn from their mistakes,
Absolutely.
then your path to greatness is now shortened.
That's right. That's
So
right.
I want y'all to really reach out to Teri and understand that she stumbled so that you can jog, so that you can run.
Right.
Okay? So that is an awesome testimony.
Absolutely. I will say that.
You did a beautiful job with what you're doing.
We did a whole bunch of mistakes, a whole bunch. And and you don't have to. Now, can you Google some stuff? You probably could. Is you going to mess up and waste your money? You probably, and you are, and you will. So why? Let me take you through the process, help you get to your purpose, your passion, so we can take you through a profitable path.
And she's done it.
And
So
I'm doing it. Yeah.
That's a huge part of it when you've built a resume of success.
Absolutely.
That people can come to and see it. So,
and you need a tribe. Let me just say that part too. You need a tribe of women. And society.
can we say that word anymore? Is that right?
I know. Every time we say tribe, you drink.
Not in Cleveland.
So put that on the screen. Every time they say tribe, drink. This is going to be a whole different podcast. So no, but seriously, society want us to think that we don't support one another and that we have so many differences and things like that. But that is so not true. And even though I've seen it, I have more good experience than bad experience with women. And so don't let the hype fool you. We out here supporting one another.
Yes,
we out here cheering each other on. We out here fixing each other's crowns. Don't let people make you feel like we are not. Now, I don't know who said this, but I love it. You can go fast alone, but you can go far with a tribe. And they didn't say tribe, but that's the truth. So come on, find your tribe with me if you're ready, okay? If you're ready. And you don't have to know exactly what your purpose is, but if you have a passion to figure that thing out, you holler at me.
So now let me go through just some of the comments we got here.
Oh, okay.
This is after y'all all jumped me.
Well, they need to jump you.
Love the fun that you two are having. Okay, compliment for me. Yes, 100, Ben.
What was you said that was
I
on?
don't know. I probably was giving you a compliment.
Okay.
I don't know why some women have a hard time supporting one another.
Yeah.
When we stop being crabs in a barrel with each as women, we will be awesome. You know what? This really sucks. I got to go back to another man quote. People talked about crabs in the barrel, and Jay-Z said, I want you to look at it differently.
That's right.
That is not their natural habitat. So the way that they're acting is unnatural because you've taken them out of their natural habitat. So here's a woman that's doing it in her natural habitat, and she can show you how to walk that path. Teri is a true queen with such a pure soul. Her personality is beautiful.
Oh, thank you, boo.
Sis, I'm proud of you. Agree wholeheartedly. So now, can I get you for about 5 to 10 more minutes?
Yes.
Okay. If anybody has any questions that's on the IG Live right now, this is going to be our Q&A session. So if you have any questions for Teri, we're going to do that. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm about to start asking Teri really, really personal questions.
That she not going to answer. That she not.
About herself.
That she confirmed that she was going to answer before the podcast.
About
Didn't
herself,
I say that?
About herself.
I don't like
and
that.
feel and what life is like on the road.
Oh, you can ask that question yourself.
Because we all want to know from the horse's mouth. But this is your time.
I'm writing a book and y'all would not get that for free.
I got a
I
question
love
for you.
her passion and wisdom. Go ahead, D.
My question for her is, I saw that y'all did an event in like Utah.
Yeah.
How in the world, did that come about?
So Xtreme is international for one. And when COVID happened, it really took Xtreme to another level because everybody was sitting down watching. So some kind of way, I don't know if y'all realize, because I didn't realize, there's a huge Polynesian community in Utah.
Oh, so it was more Polynesian.
Huge
Okay,
Polynesian.
okay.
And so I will attest that the first person that I knew that was certified as an instructor, her name is Lila Fa, got her brother who is
The Godfather.
We call him the Godfather. He's a heavier set man. He's a heavier set man, and he started doing it in his basement. And because I really believe because he started doing it and encouraging, but he didn't even encourage. That's what's so unique with things. People got to realize when you in your purpose and your passion, you don't got to talk. You just got to move, and people will start following. People that go around trying to say, I'm a leader, I'm a leader, I'm a leader, they don't got nobody behind them following them. But people who are leaders, people automatically do it. And so he was just like, we want y'all to come out. And so the first time we went out, somebody else brought us out. And it was about, so I'm like, I ain't going back to Utah. It was like maybe 25 people came. I said, I ain't going back to Utah. No, not there. Nobody want to come out there. And the second time we came, the tickets sold out in like, we only did 100 tickets. They sold out in like 12 hours. So he was all like, T, I wanna organize and do it. And I'm like, okay, well, go ahead. Man, when I tell you, they didn't tell us nothing. They was just like, open the door and go in. 500 folks.
Teri was crying.
I'm a crybaby.
Wow, that's what's up, though, man.
Because I saw this program start from nothing.
That's what's up.
And Phil had 2 big companies come at him, Zumba and Beachbody, that wanted to buy him out or wanted him to kind of be, a ghost rider. They pretty much wanted the program. And when he said no, they
wanted
said,
him to be one of the
you would
Drake's riders.
they said you would never make it without a big business or a company behind you. We are 5 years. Are we 5 years or 7 years?
7 years.
7 years in, over 2,000 instructors. We have 6 DVDs. We have a staff of 11 folks, but you said we couldn't do it.
That's what's up,
A
man.
young black man.
That's what's up.
And a beautiful, young, spirited black
That's dope.
woman.
That's dope. That's
Okay,
super
but
dope.
yes, that was just amazing. Really?
You said young.
I said spirited.
Wow,
I said young spirited.
on a different.
And let me tell you something. He really is. Let me tell you something about 44 in 2021.
You young.
Baby.
No.
You better
And
look can we get into the skin?
Let me
Can we
shut
get
up.
into the skin?
Because I be talking junk. I be
Okay.
talking junk when we be stepping. This 44-year-old woman to get on the step and kick my butt.
And
so
we'll kick it.
I can't say
I
nothing.
still cut it up.
Yes, you are fierce, T. Yes, Utah was amazing. Teri is so genuine. I love her. She keeps everything real. I love her passion and wisdom.
Oh, thank y'all. Thank you.
That's a beautiful thing. So I guess don't nobody got no questions. I am not messy.
Messy.
I'm
glad y'all called it. I'm glad y'all
I
saw.
do have a question.
What?
Is the academy centered around the passion for fitness and the wellness industry?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So right now, because that's where my passion is at right now. And I've like I said, I have this roadmap. Now, can I teach you about business? Absolutely. I have a whole master's in it. But my passion is in fitness, wellness, and the fitness, wellness, and health industry. Mostly because my mama died at a young age, and she didn't have to. It's consequences to it because being skinny is not healthy. Being big is not healthy.
Right.
Being a vegan is not healthy. Being all these different things, these, gluten-free, fat-free, sugar-free, all that stuff is not being healthy. It was gross. It's not being healthy. And so once this is a serious moment, Ben. It's horrible.
I need my gluten.
I mean,
Ben.
Free
gluten.
I'm about to start cussing. But real life, what I realized, because I was unhealthy at 140. I was 140 pounds, looking like a straight crackhead, because this body is not really made for 140. My face was sunk in. My eye, my mom was all like, "Baby, you happy? You want a biscuit?
You want a biscuit?" Hey, the biscuit fight thing was one of the funniest things I ever heard in my life.
She just pulled a Dave Chappelle and D.L. Hughley.
She pulled it back.
She
pulled a Seinfeld. That was Seinfeld right there.
When you pull that joke back from the first segment of the show,
you
want a biscuit?
I've been watching Seinfeld. Listen, Seinfeld will do it from like a season and a half ago. You're like, yo, I remember that. That was dope.
Thank you. But yeah, so I was at my unhealthiest at 140 because I got so addicted. That's like everything is not good for you. So I was so addicted. I was working out 3 times a day, probably burning like 3,000 calories, and had somebody telling me to eat 900 calories a day. Starving myself. My body was shutting down, and I still have to deal with that now because I was doing it so long, where I got so skinny. And like real life, Ben started personal training me 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I did fire you. But 3 years ago, but it wasn't because he wasn't a good trainer. It's because we became friends and I couldn't listen to him no more.
When I started saying stuff like, we're going to put some more weight on him, she's like, no.
I don't want to. He was all like, okay. No. Like Eddie Murphy, okay. And so he was all like, Teri, like your body's going to shut down eventually. You're not feeding it enough. And like that just hit me, and I like started crying because I was so in my mind trying to get to this unrealistic idea of fitness and health. It is a personal journey.
Yeah, it is.
Your fitness, your journey is yours, and nobody else can tell you how to get there. And I get tired of little skinny folks that you just got a little fluffy on you trying to tell me how I'm supposed to think, because I was morbidly obese. It's a different mindset. So you can't tell me, only thing you need to do is this, because once you lose, when you morbidly obese, you can drop 20 pounds real quick and then your body say, what the hell, and stop. But if you've never been like that, then you don't understand that struggle. So please don't come to me, because I shall read you. But it's just like you have to realize that it is your journey. And so now I'm not huger. And I ain't a crackhead. Yeah. I like the way I am, and I'm healthy. I work out every single day. I try to drink my water, most of it without the wine, because wine is not water. Wine is not water.
Yeah, Jesus turned the water into wine, not wine into water. That's right.
It's not water. But I try to have my fruits and vegetables, but I try to live a healthy lifestyle. I ain't trying to get skinny with balance. Yeah. Because once you get so restrictive, you telling yourself you can't have a little Snicker. Boy, eat that Snicker and go on about your business. It's a mindset.
It is. But you was talking earlier, man, and I people who automatically want to say, I don't want to go and work out with somebody. You know what I mean? I think that's a negative mindset. But sometimes, like with me, I've been working. It's been about 7 months for me, 3-4 times a week. But I got to. It's a mental thing with me though. Because after I went through the NFL Combine and I didn't get drafted, and I just stopped.
Yep.
I just after college, I got to prove to myself that I can get my ass up.
This is the It's Just Words podcast, motherfucker.
I had to prove that I could get my ass up and do it. You know what I'm saying? And I did go. I go through them little. I'll be talking to them. I go through them 2-3 week periods where I won't eat sugar.
Yep.
But then I'll go back and I'm like, eat a damn Snickers, bro. Like you can eat a Snickers.
If you want to, just go eat it.
But just don't eat a Snickers with every meal.
Every day, yeah.
I used to get an apple pie and a Sprite with my lunch for no reason, bro. Because it was only $2.08. That's why I would get it.
Now, see, for me, and we're gonna get ready to wrap it up in a minute. I can say for me, I used to work in club promotions. So 5-6 nights a week, we in the club. One, we drinking alcohol all night.
Oh man.
Two, I would leave the club and I would go to Gyro George and get a big ass breakfast.
A jumbo.
The big ass breakfast. The one with the pancakes and the sausage and the grits and the eggs and the sausage and the hash browns and the da 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 da. And wash it down with the 32 ounce or the liter of concentrated orange juice. And then wonder why in 2017 my doctor telling me you pre-diabetic and I'm 285 pounds at 5'8". It wasn't a good look. Now I always lifted weights. So even at 285, I was never loose or fat, but I was you should never be a 4X at 5'8". A 4X nothing at 5'8". So I can understand as well. And what I did was I started by setting small steps. And now, again, when I got under 260, I said I'd never be 260 again. When I got under 250, I said I'd never be 250 again. When I got under 240, I said I'd never be 240 again. And then I got to 245 again. But then it was a stumble.
It's a journey.
And then I got into 230 and I said I'd never be 230 again. Yeah. And I've stuck by that. And just one of the things I do is when I get into a smaller size in clothes, I donate all the big clothes and I refuse to buy anything bigger. Once the clothes get uncomfortable, I know I'm slipping.
To get back on it.
And it's time to get back on it. When your drawers start digging in your side a little bit and then you fold over, it's time to get back to work. But the question, so we can get up out of here.
Somebody asked the question. This is your question.
No, this is the question. Well, okay. Well, this is somebody's question.
Okay.
But it's how we're going to wrap things up.
I just want to make sure somebody asked the question is not your question.
No, this is not my question.
Okay.
Give them all your information. And how can people reach out to you to sign up for your programs? That was somebody else's question. I'm asking it to you.
So you can reach me either at Teri Speaks on IG. I'm also on Facebook, Teri Speaks. And I am on TikTok, Teri_Speaks. But reach out to me. We can set a breakthrough call to see if this is something that you really, truly want to do. But I will just leave you guys with this. Everybody have a purpose and you have a passion and you have a purpose. It's just about you realizing what that is. And if it's truly your purpose, God is, and I say God, but it's your higher spirit, whoever you believe in. I'm comfortable with God. That's who I believe in.
God and them.
I don't say them. He's only one. I
thought it was the Father, the Son, and never mind.
He won. He's is his own. He's still one. But anyways, if your purpose is gonna make room for you. Amen. So don't ever feel like, oh, what I want to do is saturated. It don't matter. There are a ton of rolls of breads, a whole bunch of different breads, different types. But if I like Wonder Bread, guess what? I'm going to get that Wonder Bread. So it's about you. You bring whatever it is to the table. So let me help you get to the table. We don't got to go fight for no seat. We ain't got to go ask for permission. Let's build our own table. And that's what I'm about. I'm really about women finding their purpose. And so you come holler at the Fit Biz Strategist.
Woo! Where can they find you?
At Teri Speaks.
We got to finish with it now.
At Teri Speaks.
All right. Website coming soon.
Website coming soon. Let me tell y'all something.
Somebody asked me why a cup. Because somebody bought me this cup. And so I drink out of this cup no matter what I'm drinking on my podcast because somebody bought me this cup. It was a gift. Special to me. So don't judge me for drinking wine
out that big cup because it shouldn't be that much. He a trainer too. So that's a lot of wine in that cup. There ain't no glass.
It's only been a bottle.
But only body been drinking out this bottle is me and you. Yeah, what kind of trainer?
How many times you work out today?
I did. I worked out twice today.
Me too. Actually, I did 3 times today because I coached Burn.
Yeah, I saw you in your Crocs. Y'all make sure y'all follow Ben. He pretty. I mean, he gets on my nerves, but he's dope. He really believes in his.
You're talking to my followers. We're on my page.
But excuse me, I did post you, so this could be some of my followers.
But I mean, right now,
absolutely. They came to your page because they saw I was on your show from my page.
All right.
So for those
And this
people,
my podcast,
you know what?
exactly.
Let me just say this. Don't follow his funky ass.
Unfollow.
If you follow his funky ass,
Like,
unfollow. Y'all
like,
know I don't cuss like
like,
that.
share,
I don't
and
even
subscribe.
cuss like that. But I ain't no baker and I don't sugarcoat nothing.
That's the funny part. A lot of people from the South got so they got good manners, but they cuss.
Because of the
Amazing when they
Bruh, they cut you deep.
Oh my God. It's so
Before we get you out of here, I got to ask about this.
what?
Will we be seeing any new Men Respect the Curves or Respect the Curves apparel coming soon?
We will. Thank you, Ben. So I do have a line. It's called Respect the Curves. And what that's about is kind of what I was talking about, your own personal journey and realizing that everybody have curves. And as long as you love your curves, they got to respect them. So it don't matter if they big curves, small curves, this curve. If you love your curves, then they don't got to like it, but they must respect them. So I came out with Respect the Curves, and I have a Men Respect the Curves too, because that's what y'all better do.
That's right.
Okay.
The podcast is every other week, but make sure you go to YouTube, 216 Muscle on YouTube, subscribe, and turn on the notifications because the podcast is uploaded to YouTube the weekend after every show. I just do it live on Instagram so that y'all can ask questions and stuff like that. But when we bring up stuff on the screen, which we didn't do a lot of tonight,
it's not a lot to do.
Well, we brought up Phil.
It's more conversation.
We brought up Phil.
Who is not my man. So let's just be clear. Because either y'all think he my man.
you have to ask.
Y'all either think he's my man or my son, which makes no sense because I do not look like I have a son as old as Phil.
Well,
First
you
of
know,
all,
black don't
or they
black.
think we brothers and sisters, which we are, but not from the same mother. That is my brother. But he is not my man. But please don't disrespect me and come up in his face
I ain't gonna lie.
quickly.
When I first,
I'm
when
just
I first,
joking.
When I first
Y'all
met
can have
y'all-
him.
when I first met you
Mm-hmm.
in Chicago, I thought y'all was together.
And
too.
I was all like, no.
Because it's a certain way that he lets you handle him
Mm-hmm.
and that you handle him that comes across like how many, and this is again
I'm listening.
applauding you.
Mm-hmm.
How many successful men at that level have let a woman craft and guide their career that they're not intimately or biologically connected to?
That's true.
So again, that speaks volumes to what it is you've been able to do,
Mm-hmm.
the things you bring to the table,
Right.
and the job that you've done in helping to build Xtreme hip hop to being a global brand that it is today.
It is.
And so it's not necessarily an insult.
It's not.
It's almost a compliment that people are asking. Almost a compliment.
It is,
that
because
people are
that
asking
stereotype
because
that
there
you
are
have to
very
be.
few
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
in your seat doing what you do
Right.
for a man they are not either intimately related to
Right.
or biologically related to.
It
so
is,
for that,
it's
I
both
applaud
ways.
you.
And I thank you, but it is both ways. It is sometimes insulting that I'm here because I've had sex with Phil or I'm related to him.
Right.
I can't just be an educated woman. But it's not. It's just a
I
stereotype.
think it's more a shot at him.
No, but it's just
Yeah.
They don't. But
That's why I think it's more a
but
shot
really,
at
it's not men who ask them questions. It's women. And so the stereotype, and they want them. But the stereotype is that
Yeah, they testing
if
the waters.
because it's all the time. And it's either I'm his woman or I'm related. Because they always be like, hi, y'all. And so you have two types of women. The one they be like, oh, are you and your husband? I be like, no, he ain't my husband. And I be like, girl, yeah, he free, gone. Or they be like trying to go over there, and I be like, excuse me, ma'am, you don't know if he my husband. Watch your step. So it's
'Cause they don't
always
even
two.
check first.
They don't check. So it's
Yeah.
two types of women that be on these roads. They don't check, and then the ones who be like, so your husband nice. He is not my husband. And they be like, oh, for real? Man.
I don't even.
Women are crazy.
I don't even know what that's like.
Man, but let me say, I applaud any woman who take her shot like that. These women be taking they shots, okay? And I don't got nothing.
Real
hey,
just sitting there.
because
Everybody
men
shoot no jumpers. No
be
layups.
taking their shots. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman knowing what she wants and trying to go out there, especially ones that's respectful and be like, that's your husband. Oh, it's not? Boom. I'm okay with that. Be respectful, but go and take what you want. Because women get told that you can't be aggressive. You can't go after what you want. And so if a woman is at a point where she's single and she wants to mingle and she see Phil,
nah, I'm like Jodeci. Come and talk to me.
We know Ben.
Oh, wait, wow.
We know Ben.
What? Wait.
But anyway, that's not here.
I don't get no attention.
Also, if you
They
would
don't
like,
even know my name.
if you need a speaker for your events, please holler at me as well. I do public speaking.
Public speaking.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to close it out with this.
Okay.
Public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Purpose.
Chasing Academy.
I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
So should I say my own stuff?
Purpose Chasing Academy.
Or it be some mamma jamma jamma?
Public speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Purpose Chasing Academy.
Mm-hmm.
COO
Mm-hmm.
of Xtreme Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Close it out.
What else I'm supposed to say, Ben? You just told all my stuff.
I just want to know. Is that it? What else we need to know? What you got
I think
coming?
that's enough.
What you got doing?
So coming right now, I'm focused on my tribe of women. I really want them to get to a point of success. So I focus on my babies, on my tribe, on my love bugs, on my purpose chasers. We got some new clothing coming out. Some what? We have.
Ben, I think you have to put it out there more that you are single. You look like you're in a relationship. What the fuck?
Dun, dun, dun.
What is that? Wait, do I have a happy glow about me? Like, what does that look like? I really want to know.
If you want to reach Ben, it's 216 muscle.
They know. They're on,
shut
they're
up.
On my page
I'm following him. He get on my nerves.
now.
I'm trying to plug him. Because that's how this is what women do. We always trying to support somebody. Just shut up, Teri, and support yourself.
On my live right now.
But no, so we have the academy. Please reach out. I'm serious now. If you're really looking to find your purpose, reach out. If you need someone to come MC your events, because I'm hilarious. So if you need an MC for your event, holla at your girl. But I love public speaking. I speak on purpose, chasing, passion, purpose, success from within, the health industry, as well as self-care and weight loss, because I've done it all. So if you're looking for someone for your events, holla at your girl.
She's well-versed in shade.
I have that down to a science. I'll have a new planner coming out that will help you with your vision and moving things along.
I got a compliment.
I know you're not very good at this job. You don't shut up.
Go ahead. I'm supposed to shut up?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what you told me. A host allows the guests
room to breathe. Yeah.
Please.
Okay. She waiting to exhale, y'all.
Now your thing got the COVID.
I ain't got to wait. What?
You got the
don't
vid.
you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'm not.
Okay.
But no, but yeah, I'll be having some retreats coming up. That all the information will be on my website and on my IG and Facebook thing. So yeah, we plan on doing big in 2022. We plan on chasing this purpose and not the paper, because that's gonna come.
Amen.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, Ben.
Thank you for coming out.
Appreciate you.
All right, y'all make sure y'all holla at Teri Speaks, and make sure y'all go to YouTube and like this video. It'll be up this weekend.
Follow him.
Subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications so that whenever I post the new episodes, they'll be up for you. I also got workouts on YouTube. So we was talking about fitness and stuff like that. Extreme burn, home workouts, gym workouts.
He's going to start his extreme hip-hop classes soon. Nothing.
Yeah, I might just be one of those people that want to come to Stepchella.
So Stepchella is our annual conference with our instructors.
Oh, okay.
Huge, and we have a good time. We
That's
learn
what's up.
stuff. So a lot of people just want to be instructors just to come.
But we're going to end it on that note. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you for coming in and being an awesome, awesome guest.
Thank you.
I don't know who I got on here in 2 weeks, but we're going to have somebody.
Can I do a shameless plug real quick?
Please do.
Shameless plug.
Shameless.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you asked, so it's definitely shameless.
Well, yeah, it's shameless. Shout out to my brother's DMST podcast. Next Saturday, November 13th, we'll be live at the Cleveland Comedy Festival at noon. Saturday at
That's
noon.
what's up.
The 13th. I think I'm
If y'all are free, anybody in the feed, if y'all free, come on out. We at the Odeon. It's the Cleveland Comedy Festival. It's going on from November 10th through the 13th, and we're on the final day. We're kicking off the events, and we'll be doing a pod right before another pod.
What's up?
Our homie Ulysses is going to be doing a 10-minute comedy set when we start off, and then we're going to do 50 minutes of our pod. So if you ain't doing nothing, come out, come hang out.
But we home next weekend. Okay.
Next on the 13th.
So look, make sure you send me the details
I got
so
you.
I can post it on my page.
I love comedy too.
Oh, good look.
Yeah, make sure you send me the details so I can post it on my page.
Thank
y'all
you,
make
thank
sure
you,
y'all
sir. Thank
follow
you so
the
much,
DMST podcast. My brothers up here.
It was
they do an awesome
I
job
gotta come back.
producing the podcast. When y'all see the cameras changing angles, and that's my boy Big Dev. He a Shaw Cardinal, but he a good brother. I won't hold that against him. With everything that y'all see popping up on the screen and stuff like that, man, they handling all that behind the board. So y'all make sure y'all following the DMST podcast as well. That's Drunk Minds, Sober Thoughts.
Yes.
So it kind of fits.
Oh,
What's going on?
that means-
It fits for the night.
Well, I'm
Kinda
not drunk
fits.
because I drank wine.
Yeah,
Benny
you
might
had
be
that
a
one
little
glass.
bit.
I drank like most of that, didn't I?
I feel like you did.
I think I did.
You greedy.
No, because like you was talking and I was pouring.
I mean, you didn't took most of this wine.
You don't need it. We
How,
all right.
this how you get treated when you come as a guest on the
It's just words.
he be like, you want some wine? Here go here. You got a little
All
taste.
right, so we gonna get up out of here again. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll post. I'm gonna have somebody cool because I always have cool people because cool people hang with cool people.
Be
So,
another female.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
It's not.
But I had to have you as the first one.
I appreciate it.
I had to have you as the first female here on the show. But what if I just do a gay guy? Is that like this? No?
You trying to get counseled?
It's wild. This kid gonna cut the pie about 2 minutes.
It's just words, right? Sticks and stones. Yeah, whatever.
Boy, this is look, I'm gonna talk without moving my teeth. This is the counsel. You want to be counseled up in here.
I did fill her glass, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest. When she called me out for being sexist, I didn't want to keep pouring wine in her glass because I didn't want to fill
R. Kelly?
Man, look, I didn't want to be Bill Cosby.
Don't do that because Bill did not do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. She talking about being problematic. You
She don't know where she at.
You
Damn.
trying to say Bill innocent?
I don't feel like Bill molested nobody.
Tell the truth. R. Kelly neither. We are.
No.
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 All right.
No.
My bad.
And I think
I went too far with that one.
And I think OJ did do it.
He was at the Bills game last week. And
I
they gave
think
him a
OJ.
ovation.
Am I kicked out the black club? I think OJ did
I'm
it.
tell y'all
You
like
did it?
this.
Yeah, I think OJ. No. Let me be real. I think OJ had somebody do it.
Okay.
I think he was beyond doing it himself.
Okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel like,
That's
I
beneath
feel
him.
like this
It was
is my
beneath
thing.
him.
I'm not gonna say Bill Cosby's innocent, but it was at a day and a time where people were taking Quaaludes
Right.
recreationally.
That's what I'm saying. And so for you to try to put him in the same category and situation as R. Kelly, like, y'all wrong for that. Plus, y'all know Bill was doing a whole bunch of stuff.
This
Let's just be
overtime. We
real.
about to cut. Hold on, cut the Instagram
Okay.
off. They gotta go to YouTube to get this. This the overtime. Cut that shit off. Go to YouTube. 216 must let's subscribe. This conversation will be there for you. Peace. So look, what you saying? I want to get this.
Because I just feel like Bill Cosby was doing a whole bunch of stuff that was going to advance the people.
Right.
And,
But R.
and
Kelly
call
wasn't
me a
doing that?
conspiracy. No, R. Kelly was not doing the same level.
R.
Really?
Kelly wasn't. He ain't see nothing wrong with
I
little
don't
bumper
see
girl.
Okay, yes, he believed he could fly. But he wasn't flying nowhere in nobody else's
No,
direction.
especially when Bill was about to buy NBC.
He was about to buy NBC. And Bill has
And that's-
always been somebody who tried to uplift his people.
Don't you
Then
think
all
that's
of a sudden,
suspicious?
you try and discredit Bill.
I
Off
agree.
some old shit.
Yeah.
I
it's
agree.
true. That's
And
like
off
trying to
of-
Cause
cancel.
see, and I'm not gonna lie.
Grown
Look,
women. It
That's
wasn't
like
no
trying to cancel
kids.
my grandmama because she fucked with her light skinned kids more than her dark skinned
This
kids.
like my eighth
She was
cousin.
born in the 10s. man.
Right.
She, you know what I'm saying? She
This
was
like my
built
eighth
different.
cousin. But
Who is?
Oprah started on.
Who Oprah's your cousin?
Yeah.
You-
My
you-
great grandmother's a Winfrey. They from Tennessee. They all people.
Well, I know who your guest should be in 2 weeks.
My mama, man, I wish I could. My mama had lunch with her once.
Did she?
Yeah.
That's what I love your mom.
So, Oprah started OWN.
Right.
They let her do that
Mm-hmm.
because OWN ain't NBC.
Right.
But I also feel like the fix was in. Oprah no longer owns.
She don't own OWN?
No.
What? I didn't
She
realize
sold it
that.
to them.
Oh,
We don't own BET. We don't own OWN. Only thing we got is TV One.
And who watches that?
Nobody.
I didn't even know they were still around.
Yeah, me either.
The advertisement's
and
terrible.
HBO Max got all the good shows on there now.
Now Stars rocks with black folks.
They do.
Well, Stars rocks with 50 Cent.
Yeah,
They
50.
do.
Stars
Baby,
rocks with
stars,
50.
anything,
So
50,
you don't- are you
50 be like,
watching
so I'm
BMF?
thinking about, I'm behind.
Where
But
you at?
I'm behind like a lot. But,
It's
but
only 4 episodes.
I don't care, I'm behind. But 50 Cent be like, so I want to do this episode, right, about a drummer. They be like, yes. I'm like, what?
Stars, because
They love 50 Cent.
You know, they signed. That's who signed Ray too.
Oh, I didn't realize
Yeah, they
that.
released Ray's movie on Stars.
Did they?
Yeah.
Now I know I like Netflix. I like how they did
Netflix
Dave
is
Chappelle.
rocking with the black folks,
Yeah,
too.
I like the way they did Dave.
No,
like,
I mean
don't-
even for Netflix, they picked up Dear White People.
they did.
You know,
They
they've been
did.
rocking. They've been
They
rocking.
did. They did.
They released "Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood" when you whatever the rest of that title is.
It is don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
One of the greatest hip hop soundtracks, movie soundtracks.
Get it
ever.
together.
It's a dope
Don't be
movie
a
soundtrack.
menace in
They
South
don't make
Central while
soundtracks like they used to.
drinking your juice in the hood.
That's that movie
Message.
message.
He always.
But yeah,
like,
Netflix rocks with us, and it always seems like when these companies, that's not the word I'm looking for. Stations, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Network.
Monopolies.
Networks
Oh, okay.
rock with us.
Mm-hmm.
They try to shut them down. And I'm not talking about Fox. Like, Fox was shady. If you think about Fox in the 90s, on the back of Martin and Living Single, Fox became the #1 network on television and then immediately replaced those shows with white shows. Canceled the black shows and replaced them with white shows. And then,
Are
like,
you home?
10, 15 years later, ran back. Look, being a mom.
I'm sorry, this little helper didn't respond.
You will never have to apologize for being a mom.
Absolutely not.
Not on this stage.
Oh, well, God darn it, Shooky.
I'm just trying to make up for the sexist comments.
You
that I
needed
made.
to, because your butt was about to get canceled. You already kind of canceled with the whole girl thing.
No, I was just asking if that's like the
It-
same. No,
It's
So-
kind of the same thing.
It's not. It's not.
It's
It's
fuck my
not.
dudes.
It's not. Now, what? Now, what I will say.
I'm about to say some wild shit. I ain't even
I
drunk.
mean, they can pay my dues. It's kind of the same thing.
It's
Both
not
of
the
you.
same thing. It's not. It's not the same thing. You know, because you have some gay guys who they say they are men and not.
We gotta get.
men.
Can we? I want us to get. We gotta get like an open. Really want to have a conversation. Gay
You know
people
who
on
would
there.
be a good guy? I know a good guy who's.
Shanti?
No, I don't think you can afford Sean, but
Oh, excuse me.
but no, it's a guy right here in Cleveland that's a hairdresser. And he's like so open and free and like answers questions and stuff. And that's who I like
Yeah,
because I
have a
feel like
conversation.
The 80s gays. Dave Chappelle talked about this. The
It's not-
80s
it's not
gays
even
was
that.
cool.
It's nowadays. There's two different types. And just like black people, you know, you have some black, and I'm not comparing the two. I hate that shit. But I say ish, but I hate that. But I'm just saying, like, there's two type of black people. There's one that you be like for instance, gal. Gal is a racist term. It's equivalent to boy in the South, and many people don't realize that when they be like, "Bye, it was nice meeting you." Many people don't realize that gal is offensive to me.
Never heard that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I had when I first moved, we was at a conference in Seattle and somebody said, you know, you such a funny gal. And I got real serious and I was like, who you calling gal? And I had to realize
Because in
that
a setting like that, if somebody said you're such a funny boy, I would.
right.
click
But
on
I
it,
had
yeah.
to realize that everybody don't realize that's the equivalent to boy. Calling a black man a boy because that's what they used to call women in the
Which
day.
makes sense because gal is just a slang term for girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you used to call us gal. So it's two different types. There's that black person that's gonna knock you in your mouth and not tell you why. Then there's that one that's gonna educate you on why that's
Right.
not something you should do. And so when the gay community, you have people that you can't ask them no questions because if you
It's
ask them a
super
question,
offensive.
they just they offended all the time.
Yeah.
But then you have some that try to educate you, and
Yeah,
I
I
like
dig
the
that.
ones that talk to you and try.
Because
To,
I'm telling
try
you,
to bridge
you
the
just
gap.
educated me.
Yeah, because
Because I always equated boys and girls,
Yeah, not gals.
guys and gals.
Yeah.
So
But I get it. Especially in the
I
South.
would have, I would have never thought about that because
don't you
growing
call
up in
me no
Cleveland,
gal.
I'd have never thought about that. How that I always equated boys and girls, guys and gals. But that makes a lot.
Because I gotta ask a gay dude like, can you be gay and be like, I don't suck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some
Then
dudes
what's
is
the
just
point?
top
I didn't
dudes.
realize that it's a
Some
term.
dudes is just top dudes.
No, but it's a
y'all
term for
dudes
it, and
wild.
it could be top dude or something, but it's a term for it where I only poke you
Yeah, them top dudes.
and we don't kiss. But it's like
Well, I ain't
poking.
never heard of that part, but I know
Yeah.
the guys on the top will only, if they a top dude, they're only a penetrator, not a penetrated.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You have tops and bottoms, which was funny.
You know what? That's not wild.
That was a strip club with females in it, but
Yeah, I want to
Anyway,
have a
never
nuanced
mind.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't really have the answer.
yeah, we would need somebody to be
Yeah,
able to
that's why I
open
said
up.
it was-
Bring
Stop.
somebody on
Pandora's
that can
box.
really educate it. And I really feel like
I-
these
if you could give me his
conversations are
information,
needed.
I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
having
because these
him for that
conversations are
conversation.
needed. Because, you
in
know.
a funny setting, in an open setting, in an honest and
And being
You mean like
trying
comedy
to
comedy before 2015?
yeah, exactly. The comedy I still like. There's still a few out there.
Right.
They hold on
Could
to
you
it.
imagine Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor
Listen,
today?
I love it.
How canceled they would be?
Listen, Corey Holcomb, Bill Burr, Andrew
Oh
Schultz.
my
That's about all
gosh.
you got right now.
But Corey
I love
Holcomb
him.
don't care.
Yeah,
though.
Corey Holcomb a different
Corey
animal.
Holcomb makes jokes about looking at his daughter's friends when they 15, 16 years old.
Or his daughter when she was younger and she used to get the milk on her face.
Yeah.
He like, you just like your mama.
But I had to tell, me and my daughter had this conversation because she was all like, Dave Chappelle is so homophobic. And I said, they are comics. They talk about everybody.
Their
And they was
job
like,
is
no, they
social
don't. But we
commentary.
don't watch. In our day and age, we don't watch comedians. Well, then how can you say that they don't talk about every other race?
Chappelle about to be at the queue.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Get outta
I'm gonna
here.
be right there because he is. He did a whole segment on black people and talking about
And ain't
I
nobody
don't
said
like
nothing.
niggas.
Yeah.
They stink. That was
Yeah.
one of my favorite skits. But then nobody canceled him then.
Which was literally the whole point of the last special. Is you can make jokes about
Every-
that's all you
yeah.
want, but you can't make jokes about.
Yeah. So, but I think that these kind of conversations are needed. I think that our kids who are experiencing it realize that nobody are against you. If that's who you choose to love, you choose that direction. Nobody is against you. But conversations need to be
Chick-fil-A is
had
kind of against you.
in the real world. Chick-fil-A against everybody that's not. So you're not you're not alone. You're not alone. But it's getting ridiculous where you say that Michael Myers is homophobic because he killed you.
I would say he's homophobic if he looked
If
at you
you
and was like,
didn't.
no,
I'm
they gay.
good.
And just kept moving.
I ain't trying to kill no
like
gay
he's
dude.
an equal opportunity murderer.
I would be offended if I was gay and he didn't kill me. What, you don't want to kill
I
me?
can't kill Chad.
Like what?
I don't know why Chad is a gay.
I just
gay
think
name.
I
don't
think
know why.
conversations need to be.
I apologize. I apologize.
That's why you chose
I don't know. I apologize to all the Chads. out
Right,
there.
because I know some very heterosexual Chads. Most Chads I know are heterosexual.
What, a Trevor?
But no, there's no name. Like
There's no gay names?
you're getting canceled. Like you're about to be canceled before you even get started. Like this is the third episode. You're gonna get canceled on the third
I feel like it's
episode.
just gonna go viral.
Yep.
Do not associate me with this podcast.
Yo.
Purpose Driven Academy, they coming. Do not associate me. I do not agree with the policy.
Views
The
of
views
Benjamin
expressed.
Lewis do
Exactly.
not.
I do not condone or I do not have an opinion, period.
Jokes.
It do be jokes. But, you know,
All right.
I do have people in my family who are in the lesbian gay community. It's a whole bunch of other acronyms.
And that's the thing too. Now I ain't gonna lie. When
can't
people
keep
talk
up
about
with it.
people choosing, no. I knew cousin number 1 was gay when we was like 5.
Oh yeah.
Like I knew cousin number 2 was gay when we was like 7.
Yeah, you know.
Stop it. I knew cousin number 3 was gay when he was the choir director at the church. I just
that
knew.
don't mean you gay.
I mean,
Okay.
I know a lot of choir directors who doing it just to get the tail, like in fitness.
I don't know. You know, we must
You
know a lot
better
of care
stop.
directors.
You better stop.
The majority of the ones I know.
Really? Why do you have to be gay? Anyway.
Why do we think it?
I just
They are.
feel like we just have to be understanding. I think
Amen.
if people choose, when you have an opportunity to choose kindness, that you choose that, no matter what situation you're in. Because, like, I had to tell somebody who came out to me that was close to me, like, baby, I'm from the South.
It's different.
You are in the closet, and we all knew you was gay, but you was in the closet. So it's a whole different, it's not that I don't want to just run into it. It's a whole different mindset that I have to get my mind into, because I know the stereotypical, things I saw on television. So educate me. Don't demonize me because
me.
I have, because
That's
I
right.
have questions. And so I think when we start having conversations and being open and honest, then I think things would change.
I agree.
So I just hope, and that's with every different, but I would tell you this. I wish black folks could come together like that community. You know what kind
They
of power?
strong.
Yeah.
You know what kind of power?
They like the MLB union. They strong.
Man, listen here. I don't think nobody got it like that community.
That's true.
You don't like
The only,
somebody?
I mean, the problem is they cross racial lines, though.
That's
That
why
too.
they so powerful.
Yeah.
That's why I believe,
Yeah.
because they have a commonality that transcends boundaries, race, language, countries, everything.
Yeah.
And so you're more, like I said, you can go far by yourself, but you're a powerhouse
As a tribe.
as a tribe. So baby, that you got everybody coming together. Sports people, choir director,
Tell you the truth, yeah.
everybody come together, because and so I wish everybody could come and see the benefit of coming together like that. If we can learn anything from that community, it is the power of unity and being one collective voice.
I can't think of no better way to end this.
Okay.
Overtime. So
Because I don't know where this went,
appreciate
but
you,
somebody
Teri
needs to hear it.
Donelson,
Thank you, boo.
for coming in here. You've been an awesome guest.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have you back when PCA hit 1 million, and then I'm gonna charge you to be on here.
You gonna charge me to be on here?
Yeah, 'cause that
I'm
was
gonna
basically
charge
just
you.
a whole commercial for PCA is what we did.
Sir, me being on here just elevated your status as a podcast to be reckoned with. Okay?
You're right. That was an
But
awesome
no,
episode.
but no. It was
So I
good
appreciate
teamwork.
you.
Good teamwork.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, make sure y'all are following Teri Speaks on Instagram and Facebook, and Teri_Speaks on TikTok. Big Dev, appreciate you, brother.
you, sir. No
Make
problem.
sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
And go to
I'll
his
see
event
y'all in
next
2
weekend.
weeks. Peace.